DDG is really upset at Joe Budden, and he tried to go off on him and roast him and expose him, but it actually backfired on him. Let's get into it, man. So DDG was going viral for a couple of things this week. He was going viral for his take on 9-to-5s.
Tell people all the time, I feel like a 9-to-5 should only be used to fund your own business. Like, I don't think nobody should ever get a job and say, I'm going to be the 10-year best employee of the year. Like, nobody should ever think that, because if you ever late too many times, they're going to get rid of you. They don't care what you got going on in your family. They don't care about nothing. If I'm the business and you always late and you doing this, I'm firing you. It's plain and simple. I don't give a damn what you got going on, because I know I got 1,000 applications and they gonna grind hard because they need this money to fund their business or just to work here forever. So I tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, you can't be stuck in no 9-to-5. It's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5, but it's like, it's what you doing with the 9-to-5.
Actual 9-to-5 workers and fans were not trying to hear what DDG had to say. One user says, me when entrepreneurs wanting to sell me something after making fun of my 9-to-5. I love how YouTubers think they know so much about the real world. This is great advice if you plan on being your own boss. Yo, which I do agree is good advice if you plan on being your own boss, man. But not everybody is built to be a boss. Not everybody is built to have that much responsibility. And if somebody wants to work at a company for 20 years and work their way up the ladder and become CEO one day of that company, then to me, that's amazing. There's nothing wrong with that. If somebody wants to work a 9-to-5, take their money and invest it in the stock market and do various things to make sure they're able to retire at 65 years old and live a wonderful life, they should be able to do that. If somebody wants to be a lawyer and get a job, they should be able to do it. People should be able to work their 9-to-5 and feel good about it. Not everybody should be able to start a business. Just how the economy works, bruh. Yo, I don't think things like DDG knows, bruh. Yo, we're in a capitalistic society. Like, the worker class is the reason why you're able to even own a business. Once you take away the worker class, if you reduce the worker class by 10%, DDG, the economy is collapsing. It's not going to be able to survive. So no, everybody should not be a business owner. Some people should be happy with working their 9-to-5 and climbing the ladders and making a good living for themselves and their family. Now, another reason why DDG was in the headlines today or this week, he broke up with his girlfriend. Him and his girlfriend broke up after having a baby. Now, I'll be real, bro. If I'm DDG, bro, I would have broken up with her about a year ago. Her fans are annoying. Her fans are stalkers. Right, her fans are intoxicated. Bro, her fans were harassing DDG online for breathing. They were calling him a bum, calling him a brokey. He couldn't even, he couldn't even drop music without them harassing his music, bro. So if I'm him, I would have dumped that girl a year ago. But he dumped her. And because he was trending for various things this week, the Joe Budden podcast decided they was going to discuss him. Joe Budden, while discussing DDG and his drama, he asked his co-host, who is DDG and why should I care about him?
My question to my distinguished panel is a question I've been asking myself for quite some time. Who the fuck is DDG? and why am I supposed to care about his thoughts on anything? I'm very happy that they have broken up, so I don't get to keep seeing this name attached to this girl's name when I don't know him for nothing as a standalone.
This is one of those moments where Joe just come across as super old, just super antiquated, bro. Now, Joe made the same mistake by hating on every new rapper in like 2018. So to say like that DDG for nothing but being connected to Haley, it's like, to me, it's just crazy, right? Like, Haley got with DDG because she was a fan of DDG. DDG been running the YouTube game and the internet game, bro, for what? Damn near a decade now, it seems. Yo, DDG been out here. And in terms of music, DDG got like a double platinum record in Moonwalking in Calabasas, bro. So DDG is actually really accomplished, Right now, I really can't name a platinum record that Haley has on her own. I think DDG. Now, obviously, Haley has like the group with her sister, but just DDG and Haley's like individual's career, I don't know. Maybe I'm just unaware regarding Haley, but I think DDG is the more accomplished music artist. But, you know, Joe disrespects him in that manner is crazy, bro. Like, I can understand too, bro, like just taking a chance to hate on one of like your enemies, bro, but not knowing the man at all and just saying that about him on the podcast for no reason is crazy and it's insane. But DDG didn't take too kind to this. DDG, decided to start going off on Joe. But, because DDG is hated and Joe Budden is pretty loved, like it didn't work out in his favor at all, bro. Like, it actually backfired on DDG. So DDG goes on to say, Ninja got 30 years max of life left, and speaking on a relationship of people the same age as your son you're taking care of, I hope you forget to take your magnesium pills today, you old B. I'll be tripping about the girl saying ish because I'm used to it. It's all love. But you ninjas with platforms gonna get a response for sure. Pump it up when gold after 20 years old. You B at Joe Budden, I'm on you. Now, because people are unaware of DDG's discography and they just don't like DDG and they love Joe, bro, fans in his comment section talk about there's just no way in hell you believe any of your records are bigger than Pump It Up. Laugh my ass off, all right? They having a flop off. Oh, my God. Pure sales era versus streaming era. His song still has more impact than your entire discography. Oh, my God. I don't know why y'all keep doing this with a ninja like Joe who got nothing but time. Bro, nobody knows you. I can't name one song. You don't have a Pump It Up, twin. Me trying to name a single DDG song. This ain't going to end well for you. More people can probably rap Pump It Up over that issue dropping, though. Mind you, Pump It Up is more memorable than anything you have ever dropped. Oh, my God. Yo, the tweet backfired tremendously, bruh. And to force DDG to pull out his podcast mic, man, and actually address Joe in a long-form manner opposed to trying to win the tweet war, which he's never going to win because people want to take any chance they can, bro, to discredit DDG's music.
You know how this works, Joe Budden, so I don't want to cuss too much and say what I really want to say. But you don't really know who you talking to for real. And I don't even come on here on no gangster shit. Like, I ain't coming on here to say I'm going to whoop your ass. I will whoop your ass. Don't get it fucked up. I'll beat the shit out of you.
Joe, that's why you got to leave them young niggas alone, man. This ain't Elliot Wilson you beefing with, man. All right, this is a young in his prime crash out. Professional boxer. I don't know. Yo, Joe got squabbles now. You feel me? Joe got squabbles. Joe ain't no pushover now. But I don't think Joe got a professional boxing squabble, bro. DDG will put Joe on his pockets. You feel me? So, yeah, Joe, leave this one alone, man. Leave this one alone. Usually I'm on the side of the first person to bring up violence in a war of wars loses. But in this particular situation, yo, I love Joe. I like DDG, but I love Joe more, right? Because I feel like Joe has done more for just me and what I've got going on in terms of this lane. But Joe is dead wrong. Joe provoked, antagonized, and picked a fight with this man who he had no issues with. He just went out of his way to hate on him. So if he responded back in this manner, bro, I think is appropriate. Now, DDG will go on, though, to say some things that I think is a bit of a stretch. He will go on to say how, he's doing better than Joe in life, which is not true. Like, Joe Budden got tens of M's, bro. Like, Joe Budden is wealthy. And Joe Budden podcast right now is shaking culture, homie. Right? But, DDG will try to get that off, though. And I guess listen, some people in his audience might believe it. So, hey, listen, bro. At this point, bro, Joe hate on you, hate on Joe back, my nigga.
But I ain't coming on here to say that. You feel me? Yeah. I'm coming on here to say you talking to a real social media legend. You talking to a real, like, somebody that put their family in position to win, somebody that motivated your kids, nigga. Motivated your family, your nieces and nephews, somebody that entertained them for years, somebody that really put a stamp on some shit. In music, I got way more accolades than you in music. and I'm doing way better than you in life in general. And I'm 26 and you're 44. 44. I looked up, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
44.
lie.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm an old soul, but once you get past 25 years old, like once you get past that age, bro, like 26 and up, bro, like 44 don't really seem too old. Like I'm sorry, like 44 years old don't really seem like, oh my God, he's old, right? Because even when he says, yo, I'm 26, you 44, that don't really seem like too big of a gap. You feel me? It's not like, yo, I'm 26, you 64. Is I'm 26, you 44. That don't really seem too big of a gap. Maybe it's because, yeah, I don't know, man, right? But then DDG sort of like transitioned into like uncharted territories, right? Which I do believe he went a little bit too far. Now, even Joe did start to hate on him. Joe did go out of his way to, to shit on him. But DDG ain't have to take it this far, yo. And I'll explain why later.
And smoke hookah. He type nigga smoke hookah, little freaky ass nigga. He probably smoke hookah in the crib.
He probably smoked cigars.
Put on booty shorts and sit in the crib. And the only reason why I was skeptical about doing this is because I have a lot of homosexual fans and bisexual fans. Like I have nothing against y'all whatsoever, but I didn't know this. I looked this up today. Joe Budden is bisexual. I swear, I looked it up. That's why I'm like, bro, I don't even want to
talk about you no more, folks.
Hey, that's why we lied.
I can't talk about you.
Hey, I get this to the your community, Joe Budden. Y'all get folks gone. I don't want no smoke. So past this podcast, like I don't really want to dig deep or talk about you jumping on your baby mama's stomach to get rid of the fetus. Like I ain't trying. I'm not talking about that. No, this is just public record.
This can't be.
Allegedly, this man was playing Pump It Up and jumping on his baby mama's stomach to get rid of the baby.
That
is like crazy.
If that's real, bro,
that's crazy.
You need.
No matter how pissed you are at someone, especially another public figure, you don't want to bring up false accusations. And when I say false accusations, I'm speaking about accusations that never led to a conviction. You don't ever want to bring that up now because as a public figure, you're only one bad night away from a false accusation that could ruin your public reputation as well. Now, I understand Joe was hating. Joe was being Joe. Joe was being, the old bitter homie. But that ain't warrant you going out of your way to bring up accusations, bro, that's unsubstantiated. To try to paint that man as a monster, especially in this climate, seeing what happened to Diddy. Now, I understand that you and Joe go, like, y'all may, have some type of, like, fake rivalry right now, bro. But you don't want to see Joe in jail for real, huh? Like, you don't want to see Joe in jail for real, bro. No. So why would you even bring up, like, accusations that were unsubstantiated that Joe never went to jail for? It's dumb. It's kind of like the college kid dudes, like, going out of their way to try to, like, bring up these false accusations against academics. Academics ain't do it, right? Bro, you can look at that case and see the hoe is lying on Ack. Straight up, lying. But even if she wasn't, you will want for Ack to go to court and go through the process first before you as a public figure try to attack that man in public for whatever accusations he's going through. Because you're only a bad night away. And then also, too, and all it did, like, literally, all it did, bro, listen, was burn a bridge. Like, it's not like he brought up these accusations in, like, a ether, oh, my God, DDG just exposed Joe Budden, is over with. No. All he did was burn the bridge because the audience is still roasting him. As soon as he says social media legend, I turn it off. Like, bro, I'm not no Joe Budden fan, but bro fun with a Disney princess. Right? So, people are still roasting him. Like, you didn't win over the public by making that roast. All you did was burn a bridge with Joe Budden, who's a very influential media figure. I think it was dumb and it backfired, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Right? Whose side are you guys on, DDG or Joe Budden? Let me know in the comment section, all right? And if you're still watching, Click on this video right here to find out how this Destiny wannabe, like this new debate bro who's been going viral, bro, find out how this clown ruined his entire career before it even started. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. Out of here, folks. Peace.